Hello, I am recording the video and today's topic is casting and type conversion. Because C sharp is statically typed at compile time after a variable is declared, it cannot be declared again or assigned a value of another type unless that type is implicit convertible to the variable's type. For example, the string cannot be implicit converted to the int. Therefore, after you declared I as an int, you cannot assign the string hello to it. However, you might sometime need to copy a value into variable or method parameter of another type. For example, you might have an integer variable that you need to pass to a method whose parameter is typed as double, or you might need to assign a class variable to a variable of an interface type. This kind of operations are called the type conversion. In C sharp, you can perform the following kinds of conversion. Implicit conversion. No special syntax is required because the conversion always succeeds and no data will be lost. Example include conversion from smaller to larger integral types and conversion from derived class to base class. Explicit conversion. Cast. Explicit conversion require a cast expression. Casting is required when informing information might be lost in the conversion or when the conversion might not succeed for other reason. Typical example include numeric conversion to a type that has a less precision or a smaller range, and a conversion of a base class instance to a derived class. User defined conversion. User defined conversion are performed by a special method that you define to enable explicit and implicit conversion between custom type that do not have a base class derived class relationship. Conversion with helper classes. To convert a between non-compatible types such as integers and system.datetime object or hexadecimal string and byte arrays, you can use the system.bitConverter class, the system.convert class, and the parse method of the built-in numeric type such as int32.parse. Implicit conversion. For built-in a numeric type, an implicit conversion can be made when the value to be stored can fit into the variable without being truncated or rounded off. For integral types, this means the range of the source type is a proper subset of the range for the target type. For example, a variable of type long 64-bit integer can store any value that an int 32-bit integer can store. For a complete list of all implicit numeric conversion, see the implicit numeric conversion section of the built-in numeric conversion article. Explicit conversion. However, if a conversion cannot be made without a risk of losing information, the compiler requires that you perform an explicit conversion, which is called a cast. A cast is a way of explicit informing the compiler that you intend to make the conversion and that you are aware that data loss might occur or the cast may fail at runtime. To perform a cast, specify the type that you are casting to in parentheses in front of the value of or variable to be converted. Type conversion exceptions at runtime. In some reference type conversion, the compiler cannot determine whether a cast y will be valid. It is possible for a cast operation that compiles correctly to fail at runtime. The test method has animal parameter, thus explicitly casting the argument a to a reptile makes a dangerous assumption. It is safer to not make assumptions but rather check the type. C# provide the is operator to enable you to test for compatibility before actually performing a cast. Implicit conversion. For the implicit conversion, there is not any need for the special syntax. This type of conversion is safe. In the conversion, there is not any loss of the data. Implicit conversion includes the conversion of the small type to large integral types and from the derived class to base class. When the variable of one data type is changed to another data type is known as the typecasting. According to our needs, we can change the type of data at the time of the compilation. C# is statically typed, that is, after the declaration of the variable we cannot declare it again. The value of the variable cannot be assigned to another type of variable unless the implicit change the type of the variable. However, we can face situation when there is a need to copy the value of one variable into another variable or method parameter of another type. A type conversion happens when we assign the value of one data type to another. If the data types are compatible, then the C# does automatic type conversion. If not compatible, then they need to be converted explicitly, which is known as explicit type conversion. Implicit type casting, automatic type conversion. It happens when the two data types are compatible, when we assign a value of a similar data type to a bigger data type. For example, in a C# numeric data types are compatible with each other, but no automatic conversion is supported from numeric type to char or boolean. Also, char and boolean are not compatible with each other. Before converting, the compiler first checks the compatibility according to the value this is useful for incompatible data type where automatic conversion cannot be done. Here target type specific the desired type to convert the type specified value to. Sometimes it may result into the loss conversion. Thank you.